To create a production takes a lot of equipment, including hardware, software, and in my case, websites. Due to my student demographic, I was limited in the extent of what I could use. However, I feel as though I utilised the necessary equipment well enough to make my production effective, despite the low budget. Throughout the process, I have updated a blog on the blogging website WordPress. This site is a popular platform ranging from small blogs like mine to large-scale blogs which contribute to people's whole careers. Therefore, it is a relevant means to use in the media industry. My blog shows my thought processes throughout the whole journey of production. This aided me a lot, as when I reviewed each post, I also reviewed the work I had done and what needed to be done next. I also enjoyed the usability of the website and features such as font alteration through colours, etc., and the easy import of imagery. Another usable website which aided me in my process was ScriptBuddy, which I used to write my script. Much like WordPress, the writing format given for this website made my process much easier, and I liked the autofill options for aspects which I was less familiar with due to my lack of knowledge in the scripting profession. The final website which aided me was YouTube, as its user-oriented format allowed for my research of other films and my themes, as shown in my blog post, to be quick and broad due to the extent of content creators on the site. During the process, I became one of these content creators, as YouTube was a platform which I used to upload my videos to. YouTube was easy to use in this sense also, and it taught me how internet and online platforms can affect the production process. Due to internet issues, my final edit took over an hour to upload, despite the shortness in time. I also noticed how much the quality affects the view and enjoyment. When my sequence is played in a low quality, its effectiveness is severely lowered, reiterating the need of high quality streaming and also high quality filming. High quality 1080p filming is done by all three of the camera options I had for my sequence. My iPhone 6s, the school's camera, or my camera, the Nikon 1J1, all of which had the capabilities of producing a good image. My phone and the Nikon proved to film with a better colour quality than the school camera, meaning my choice became between the two. I initially went for the Nikon as it could be attached to a tripod, my tripod being an old but effective model. However, whilst I began to use this camera, which was aided by the Nikon 30-10mm lens, I became more and more satisfied with the choice. The auto settings of the camera made my shots sharp and the colours especially bold. The zoomed in lens ensured the focus of the shot was always where I wanted it to be. However, the autofocus sometimes refocused during the moving shots. Because of this, in the future I would have altered the camera settings manually to remove the focus and prevent any focus errors. Also, the camera served as my microphone when filming. It recorded the ambient sounds of the environment of filming, which were used as background noise throughout the entirety of my sequence. The extra dialogue was recorded on my iPhone using the Apple Voice Memo app. This app was really useful as it allowed for re-recording over mistakes and has the AirDrop function, meaning I could transfer the audio files seamlessly to my MacBook. This was where my editing took place, in the pre-downloaded app iMovie, which I chose to use over Final Cut as I was more familiar with it and I personally find it more usable. The program has a user-friendly interface which I began to edit together all my clips. During the editing process, I utilised a few transitions as I played with the effect of my flashback. I finalised in using a cross dissolve which effectively showed the slight movement in time and the girls fading in and out of consciousness. I also edited the basics of the sound on iMovie as it has sufficient volume controls etc. before I exported the file to GarageBand, where I edited the dialogues and music as it has a larger variety of sound settings due to its music editing purpose. These programs together allowed me to create a sequence which overall I was happy with in the end.